So I had several people asking me about the AD600 coming from TOPDON and comparing that to the AD900. So we've actually got both of them right here. And one of the big similarities between the two, they both have the internet option to them. So you can see we're on the TOPDON site here. So this one over here, if you scroll down, that then you can find that this one has the internet. You know, you can connect to your Wi-Fi, your screenshot, your screen record, check your brightness and volume, as well as locking the screen. So you've got a lot of similarities when it comes to that. And the big factor that you're at is going to be, this right here is a bi-directional unit, the AD900. So that allows you to actually, set the VCI up into your OBD2 port through the adapter here. That way you can walk around the vehicle and do your preliminary checks and checking for faulty cables and so forth. So this right here gives you that Bluetooth bi-directional unit, so you can walk around 33 feet, and that's the range of the Bluetooth unit. So this right here does have its advantage over that. And another point is it has this little kickstand here, so you can set it up as a kickstand, or you can actually hang it inside your door jamb right there, so you can walk up to the vehicle, do your touch screen, and then walk back to your horn relay or whatever device that you're looking at. So that's a nice advantage that you're having on top of that. So when it comes down to things that they're going to cover, it's going to cover your things like your engine, your trans, and your SRS, as well as your ABS. And then you start looking at some of the other services that are offered, like inside your warning light, and these pretty much mirror the two here. So you got your brake pads, ABS setup, your EPS. The 600, the 900 is both going to cover things like your DPF resets and regens, and your check engine lights, your engine coolant code. So it's just loaded with stuff, So when it comes down to it, they're very similar with their capability. This has a larger touchscreen, the 8-inch touchscreen, with the faster operating system and a larger battery life. So you've actually got 12 hours of runtime on the battery life on the AD900. So another advantage is it does have the external ports, so you can run an HDMI on it to run into a larger monitor. So if you're using it in a service center or so forth, as well as you've got a USB-A that you can actually plug your thumb drive into it. Now another thing is going to be this LAN drive, so that way you've got ways that you can connect externally outside of, and then you'll be able to pick up a screenshot button that's actually on the software itself here. So another advantage that you'll have on the AD900 is that you have the option to run an SD card on the corner of it, and that's 128 gigabyte capability to it. So that in itself is what's going to separate the 600 from the 900. So with that separation is the AD600 has free lifetime updates with no monthly subscriptions. This right here is going to be comfortable for the long run. It's one touch button to do your update. So that right there in itself is a lot of savings. But if you want that bi-directional unit, now you look at this here and you've got the first 2 years free, and outside of that then you're paying the $120 per year to keep the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth and the bi-directional unit. So if you decide not to upgrade, you'll keep your basic functions that you currently have, but you'll be at the point that you're not using the Bluetooth capabilities. So you're actually using the OBD2 port and those functions, so you'll maintain those functions. So when you look at the two, that's really what the difference is do you want the bi-directional unit, or if you do not want the monthly subscription, then this one will be the case here. So both will actually include their nice cover and carrying case here, as well as the instructions manual and owner's manual. Now the 900, you'll actually pick up some other ports here, that way you can connect to different 60 hertz, 50 hertz, different countries. So that's an advantage in itself there. So this right here is just a matter of which one is right for you. But if you decide with the AD900, it does have the VCI port here that would plug into your OBD2 port, and it's magnetic to store it back in. So another advantage with this is that it'll actually send a code to let you know that this is still connected to the OBD2 port. That way you're not driving off and then trying to locate this piece here. So both these right here are solid units coming from TOPDON. It's just a matter of which one's right for you there. Check it out, the link down below. Holiday haul going on right now. Now's the time to get these, and this is something that if you're wanting to step up to a Pro or a Nano, that'll be in the link down below. And another thing is they do offer a payment plan, so if that's something you want for the long term, this is something that you can add on payment installments and get it when it's right for you. But right now, lock it in. They've got the lowest price. We're coming up on the end of the year, holiday season. So the AD900, AD600. So hopefully this was helpful on deciding which one is right for you. Check it out, guys.